Good morning, people. I just landed in your town.
It's nice when it's tight.
Like a bird.
I can't yell, so I'm going to have to jack this up.
Remember you did that when you get excited about something.
Yeah, I have to pull back.
Yep.
Yeah, let me do that. All right. Welcome to the podcast that killed Professor Plum in the hallway with the candlestick. Hashtag just saying.
Poor Plum.
Plum deserved it. He deserved it.
Oh, I told you there's no smoking.
Exactly.
Him his pipe.
Damn pipe. Oh, okay, so I am still sick.
Obviously.
As you could tell. I'm trying so hard.
And I have a slight head cold, so
yeah,
I'm doing just as great.
This is like the infected. That's not a good look. This is like the infected podcast. So.
My sinuses are all stuffed up, and I can't do much about it.
No, well, I feel you. Although it never really went too sinal with me. Mine was all cough and.
Ocular.
Yeah. But you carry on. What can you do?
Yep.
So we are coming to you
live
on tape.
Live at the moment.
Well, we're live
at the moment. Yeah.
At the moment. Now we have some bad news.
Oh. I don't like bad news. Oh no.
Yes. Yes. Unfortunately, through circumstances far beyond our control.
Way beyond.
Way beyond our control. Wow, that was a big spike. Way beyond our control. We were unable to attend the Rhode Island Comic-Con this year.
Boo!
Big boo.
Humongous boo.
Alright, hit me. Hit me. Big boo. It sucks, you guys, but
we are so disappointed.
We are.
But with the stress of money, we're relieved.
Now, this is probably the only bright side that I can,
that I'm using.
Yeah. I mean, but what happened was Comic-Con sold out. Like, for the first time on the day, it just sold out. So, I mean, people were selling tickets like $1,000 a piece on Craigslist.
Ridiculous.
Yeah, and Sean and I were like, hell no. And then I found out later that Toy Vault had some passes that you could buy from them. But I was like, I'd have to get my ass to a Toy Vault, and by then it'd probably be all gone.
And we'd have to drive to Attleboro for that.
Yeah. That's the closest one to me.
And deal with those idiots.
Yeah, I hate fucking... So...
There's one manager in there that we don't like because he's so lazy.
Yo, yeah. Excuse me. Oh, yeah, we did. I think we did a whole episode about that. But so tickets were unobtainable, to say the least. So Sean and I were kind of like bummed out, and then
kind of.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, we weren't suicidal or anything. It was just like, aww.
Full of rage.
Full of rage. Oh my god.
We're just holding back right now.
Well, no. See, here's the thing.
See, you're beating up your mic already.
No. Okay. Here's the deal. we have so much to talk about when it comes to this, okay? But I'm going to... look at just everything. Everything's everything.
See.
So, okay. All right, so Sean and I decided separately, but we had the same idea, that since we couldn't attend Comic-Con, we would kind of placate our feelings and buy ourselves a little happy.
Yes.
Essentially. So what I have done is I, hopefully, if it works out correct, purchased an autograph from one of the greatest actors, frankly, of our time, Tim Curry.
Yay!
Tim Curry!
Woo!
That's okay. That's okay. You can woo for Tim Curry.
Woo!
You woo all day long. I'm very excited about it. I had wanted to get it. I couldn't because of Comic-Con. With the Comic-Con rug pulled out from under me now, and me left just laying on the floor, I decided, well, I'll just buy the autograph now. Mm-hmm. Which the autograph, once again, if I did it correctly, because there was like several different ones to choose from, and I'm not sure, I don't know if I got the right one. But if done properly, it actually will be less money than I would have spent at Comic-Con. Mm-hmm. Now, what did you do with your feel-good gift?
So far, I'm just getting myself a few little items off eBay.
Yeah.
When I was younger, I used to want to be in this fan club. It was the Freddy... I think it's like the Freddy fan club is what it's called for Freddy Krueger fans.
Okay.
And it was only $14.95, which when you're little, that seems like a lot.
When you're little, that's like a fortune.
Yep.
You have to save up for like 8 years.
Now, I wrote to an address so I can get the information or the order form.
Yeah.
I never got around to ordering it.
Okay.
And someone recently had, which is, I'd say, 3/4 of the kit on eBay. So I jumped on that. Okay. One of my DVDs are not playing in my player in the bedroom. It's saying disc is dirty, which is brand new.
Ooh.
So I figured, okay, I found another one that's in new condition. Mm-hmm. For like $4.
Nice.
Got it. It works. Happy. Still disappointed that people are meeting the people that we want to meet right now as we speak.
Yeah, that's kind of a bummer.
And I'm just getting the odds and ends, like gas and like other stupid shit.
Gas. I'm just paying bills and stupid shit like that. You know?
I'm not in a hurry to put it on a bill yet.
Oh, I had to...
It's still fun money for me.
I had to pay a bill this morning, and I was like, ugh. Nasty.
I'm paying one Wednesday.
I'm disgruntled. So... Okay, so we're gonna get into this. Hang on. Oh, God, kill me. Okay. So, I have so much that I want to share about this.
Well, before you do, let me say one thing.
Okay.
I don't want to cut you off.
I'm with you.
Before we go any further, tomorrow's Veterans Day.
Oh, yes.
And what we wanted to do was give our thanks and support to all the veterans out there.
Has to be that song, right?
Yep. So we want to thank all the vets that are active, men, women, and all the former vets that served in the past. We thank you. We love you. We support you.
Not financially.
Can't find stuff.
Oh, Jesus.
Okay.
We are pros all the fucking way. Can't find stuff.
So happy Veterans Day to all the active and non-active vets.
By the way, I already did that.
I didn't. I was holding that.
Oh, well.
I was too focused on
You can't multitask. You can't multitask. It's just one thing at a time, Sean.
Yes.
So I'd like to bring something real quick to some people's attention. You may or may not have noticed last week. aside from the fact that my voice hasn't changed at all, is we did not swear once in the episode last week. It was our 100th episode.
Yay!
Not one swear.
Nope.
Nope.
Yes, we can do it. We can do it.
It's because you made me laugh.
Yes.
There's a specific reason we can't tell you right now. It's a secret. Secrets make friends. Or maybe they don't. I don't know.
Can you keep a secret?
So can I. Yes. Okay, so having gotten all that out of the way now, let's delve into this. I want to share this with you because I think it's one of the most ridiculous things I've ever heard in my life.
Now, I have no idea what's on this.
He does not.
She worked on this at work.
Okay, hang on a second. Okay, the internet was down at my work, so I had free time.
Yay, free time.
And then the internet came back,
Boom!
and I didn't want to do anything. Nothing. And they're still making fun of me at work because of the voice.
Well,
My
that's why you're not telling them where they can listen to us.
No. Well, I just want them to find it on their own. And you know what? If they were really, really motivated, they could find it. It's not that hard.
No.
You know, nothing in life should be given to you on a silver platter. You work for the fun. Work for the fun. That's what I say. So, before I get into that, the other day, now it's just everything in my head. So the other day, I was walking.
Wait, pause. I gotta tell you something.
I know. So the other day, I was walking out to my car, and a coworker was walking behind me, and I had to hitch up my pants, as I often do.
Yes.
But I refused to buy new pairs of pants because I want to drop, a little bit more weight before I go and buy more wardrobe. And I don't look good in a belt. There are two things in this world that I cannot pull off. One is a vest, the other is a belt. I can't rock a vest. And I'm you know what? I'm jealous. I'm jealous of people who can wear a vest. I can't wear a vest. I look like an asshole. I look so out of place.
We should go on eBay and try to find the cheapest vest and have you wear it during.
No, I look stupid. I look ridiculous. It's like, those photos, like the thing on Sesame Street, one of these things is not like the other. Like, pick out the thing that's wrong. You just point at Tara wearing a vest, and that's the thing that's wrong. Just stop, take the vest off. Because I like those, like you see people wear them in, like, the fall and stuff, like those down, not like a down vest, but like a jacket vest. Mm-hmm. It's like, oh, that looks cool. You look cool in that. I look like a jerk.
Like bikers and Stone Cold?
No, not like the thin leather vest. I meant just like,
like a fleece vest?
Yeah, kind of, I guess. I can't rock it. I tried once. I was like, oh, this is a bad look for me. And the other one is a belt. I don't look good in a belt. I know I don't look good in a belt because I had a job where I had to wear a belt.
My God, just forced.
I was. And you know what sucks about that too is it like they gave us radios, like communication between radios. So I had to clip the radio to the belt. And that just made me more uncomfortable with the belt. I resented the belt even more because the radio was attached to it. Mm-hmm. If that makes any sense.
Yes. So,
those are the two things that I can't do. I know it's not good to say, like, oh, you shouldn't say, like, you can't do something. No, I can't wear a vest and I can't wear a belt. So I had a coworker walking behind me. And I was hitching up my pants as I do. And the coworker goes, for Christ's sakes, will you get a belt? And instantly I thought of Sean because he's been telling me that for 4 years. Like, please, Sarah, wear a belt.
Yes.
No, I won't. I look stupid.
I'll still tell her.
I know.
Every time we go out and do errands and we walk into Walmart or Target, we see a rack with all belts. Hey, look. Choose one. Go ahead.
Yeah. So then... so then this person looked at me and said, well, because they know that I play video games and stuff like that. So she goes, I'm sure you could find one that's like video game related. I said, I'm sure I could, but that's not going to make me want to wear it. I don't want to wear a belt. Sorry.
I wonder if we can find you one that's Clue. Clue belts. I'm checking eBay.
Clue belts. I don't think they make them. So, that's work. Now, let me get into this.
Go ahead.
Because you're gonna think it's absolutely ridiculous. Okay. Here we go.
It's already ridiculous that we can't get in there.
It is. But listen to this. Now I'm going to read this, and then I'll explain why it's stupid. In case you don't understand why it's stupid, I will tell you why it's stupid. In conjunction... And I'm sorry, because my voice is horrible, so reading is going to be shitty. In conjunction with AC Celebrity I'm sorry, OC. See, I'm fucking it up already. In conjunction with OC... Go. In conjunction with OC Celebrity Marketing, Beckett Authentication services will be present to authenticate. No, I got it.
Take 5.
Your autographs on site. Turnaround time varies with demand. In addition, Beckett will be running a $10, and this is the part that you're going to go, what? Beckett will be running a $10 show signer authentication special. Any autographs obtained at the show will be authenticated at a special rate of $10 per autograph. Proof of autograph purchase required.
What?
Are you saying what because you thought it would be funny?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Here's the thing. Here's my issue with this. Okay? I understand if you obtain an autograph on eBay, on the internet, whatever, and you want to make sure that it is, real. But first of all, if you look, like, okay, I'm trying to find a good example. Oh, Billy Joel. I know how Billy Joel signs his... Yes, I know how Billy Joel signs his name. Big B, Loopy J, da da da.
I know how Robert Englund signs.
Right.
I can always figure that one out.
So, like, if you're like a fan of somebody, you might already know how their autograph works and could probably pick out an illegitimate autograph. So there's that. But I understand, like, if you want someone to say, okay, that's legit Mark Hamill, I get that. Yeah. Although Mark Hamill will do that for you on Twitter. Nice. Which is so cool. Yeah. You, like, tweet him, be like, Mark, is this you? I go, no, don't buy that. It sucks. So, there's that. But my issue with this is that why would you want to pay $10 per autograph to get something authenticated that you just obtained?
I figured if I'm buying it from the people of Rhode Island Comic Con, it's already authentic.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Because they're paying these people to be there.
If we were going... If, and we managed to obtain Christopher Lloyd's autograph, we shouldn't need to pay somebody $10 to say, is this Christopher Lloyd's autograph? He literally just signed it for you.
If I'm paying an extra $10 for that, the person that authenticates it, I want him to be standing over Christopher Lloyd watching this. Not just saying with a magnifying glass, yes, I say this is his autograph.
Right.
I say it's actually written on the picture.
Right.
Give me my $10.
Get it all out. Oh. Now, I'm going out of order on my notes.
That's okay. We won't hold that against you, Tara.
I know. So, I'm trying to figure out where it was.
Where's the microfilm?
Okay, I found it now. Now, this something horrible, well, not horrible, but something uncomfortable happened to me at Comic-Con last year. So I saw this, and I instantly thought of the thing that had happened. And when I say it, I'm sure you'll know.
Yep.
So this was a comment that someone had made to the Comic-Con people. It said, I saw a comment that you're not allowed to take a picture of your item being signed. Is that the case, as I've never been to a con where that was not allowed? If so, is it a Rhode Island Comic-Con rule, or is it up to the celeb? Every item I've ever signed has a 4x6 pic hanging next to it, so it's something that's important to me. Please let me know if it's okay. Now.
Good question.
Well, yeah. Now, I got busted last year. Me and Sam got busted. Because we were taking, we would call snapping pictures.
Because me and Joe were in line to go see Robin Lord Taylor.
No, it was Sean Pertwee.
Oh.
I got busted taking a photo of Sean Pertwee.
Oh, that one.
Right? And I think you were getting something signed.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was either when you were getting something signed or right before. And there was like...
time frame.
Yeah. Anyway, a freaking member of the Comic-Con security staff, flipped out on me. And, well, first of all, she was like, you can't take pictures. So I was like, I wasn't going to argue with her.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I already got a good pic. So I'm like, all right, whatever. So I put my phone in my hoodie pouch.
You kangaroo you.
Yeah, I know. I put it in my hoodie pouch. And she, continued to yell about it. It's like, okay. You saw I put my phone away. You've already flexed your authority muscle. So...
Not that big.
I know. So I'm like, just shut up. Mm-hmm. I could see if I kept doing it, she could make a big deal out of it. Mm-hmm. But I wasn't doing it, and I put my phone away.
Yeah, it's not like you were holding a gun to them.
No.
The phone.
So I got kind of pissed when I saw that, because I'm like, well, I got yelled at last year for almost doing that exact same thing. So if it's legal, why was I getting yelled at? And then Comic-Con's answer to this, if anybody is curious, it's at the guest's discretion. So I don't know. Because...
Why would they really make a
care?
Big
I have no
deal.
idea.
They're trying to capture a moment.
Right.
And if you can't afford the autograph and you get to actually see the person you wanted to meet.
Right.
What's the big deal about taking a picture?
I don't know. Because I've done that when, I think when you were up I know when you got E.G. Daly's autograph, I snapped some pics.
Yeah.
I know when, you got Ralph Macchio's autograph, I snapped some pics.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember if I got any while you were with Robin Lord Taylor. I think I was kind of trying to hide behind people. I was, because you told him I was there, and then he's like, oh, where's your friend? And I'm like, God, no!
He wanted to say hi to you and meet you.
Yeah.
I looked around, I didn't see you anywhere.
I had to hide.
I said, well, she's around somewhere. I said, oh, hi.
Yeah. To me, that's like the equivalent hell.
Sam took a lot of pics for us.
Yeah. That's like
she had to email them to me.
Yeah.
Send it through a phone to my email.
Right. To me, that's like as bad as when you're in a meeting and somebody gets the bright idea to say, let's go around the room and introduce ourselves. And you go, oh my fucking... That's my nightmare meeting. I hate shit like that. Let's go around the room and introduce ourselves. Really? Do we have to? I don't wanna. Perhaps I don't want to get acquainted with you. It's like, I don't want to do this.
Well, that's when you make up a false identity.
Oh, man. That's perfect. I when I'm in
Hi, I'm George Glass.
Well, no, it's funny because when I'm in, not when I'm at work, but when I'm out and about and people, you get in those situations where people ask where you're from or whatever. I love to tell people wrong information about myself.
Upstate.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I was in a situation once where they couldn't figure out my accent. It's so obviously a Boston accent, and they couldn't figure it out.
Well, if they ask you to park your car in Harvard Yard.
Oh, I hate when people say that. I really do. But so we were having a conversation, and they said, well, where are you from? And meanwhile, this is like, I think I was in Massachusetts, and they didn't know I was from Massachusetts. It's like, oh, I'm from New York. Really? What part? Upstate. Like, I love saying upstate. It's so like nondescript.
Yeah.
What part are you from? Upstate.
Oh, really?
Yeah. West Point.
And then you get the other question, the follow-up one. Oh, what part? I have a cousin that lives up there.
West Point. And I know just enough about West Point, upstate New York, to just barely be able to... Well, it's down near Highland Falls. Oh, okay. Do you know Ken? Haven't seen him. He doesn't go to the meetings, I guess. I've never seen him at the Highland Fall meetings. I don't know.
I was thinking about what Eddie Murphy said in the first Beverly Hills Cop movie.
Which is?
Oh, man, that ain't me. I'm from Buffalo.
I'm from Buffalo. Oh, look at that. Glad the cap was on.
Yes.
So, oh yeah, I love to tell people wrong things. It's great. It's like when we went to Salem and we were touring that house, I was going to do that to that woman. She kept like, where are you folks from? But I actually thought it was funnier to say that I was from Massachusetts because we were in Massachusetts doing a tourist thing. Mm-hmm. But like normally I don't do that. I'm just, hey. I'm from Florida.
You go around the room. Like, okay, you want to play this? All right. My name's Chuck Steak. From Buffalo. Spent 15 years in prison.
No, you do the
armed robbery and attempted murder. Yep.
You do the Chevy Chase from Clue. Not Clue. Fletch. What's your name? John. John Cocktoaston. Charge it to the Underhill account.
Oh, yeah.
The Underhills, I'm staying with them. They got a beautiful beach house. So anyway, we got way far off topic.
That's what we do.
Yeah, I know.
And then we get back on.
So there's that. And I just got kind of irritated because I'm like, she didn't have to yell at me. I mean, unless Sean Pertwee specifically said, don't let anybody take a photo. And I can't see why he would say that.
Right.
Because that seems like a douche thing to say.
I don't think it's the guests. I think it's them.
Yeah, I think it's them.
That's stupid rule, because every year there's another stupid rule to follow the first stupid rule.
Right.
They just really want to control it and not make this fun anymore.
Yeah. So.
I'm starting to feel a lot happier about not going. The more negatives we find, the more positive I'm feeling.
I'll tell you something. By the time we're done with this show, you might be like,
fuck them.
Glad I'm not going. I'm out. Glad I'm not going. So far we have okay to take photos while people are signing your thing. It's at the celebrity's discretion. We have...
I could understand that if you're at the table.
Yeah.
Because, like we talked before, when me and Joe were meeting the people from Dukes of Hazzard. Mm-hmm. And I was trying to take that picture of Catherine Bach signing the picture for Joe.
Yeah.
And the lady that was running her table saw me taking the picture and was, you taking a picture for signing it? Like, is she in the picture too? Because if she is, then we have to charge you another $40.
Ooh.
I'm thinking, what do you mean another $40? I'm not the one paying right now. Like, you're gonna charge me $40 for a picture I'm taking on my phone to have my friend and her in it.
Right.
Fuck you.
So
I lied.
So because
no,
it's so if she so you lied and said that she wasn't in the photo?
Yep. And
save yourself $40.
Yes.
And she didn't even say, like, let me see the pic.
I was surprised she didn't.
First of all, she can't do that. You could just be like, it's my phone.
Yeah.
Go to hell. I'm from upstate. I'm from upstate.
I mean, that's ridiculous.
It is.
Why are you going to charge me $40 for a picture that's on my phone?
Exactly.
That's got my friend in it. I can see if I was just taking a straight picture of Catherine Bach herself and I was going to plan on using it to put in like a school newspaper or some local newspaper. No. I'm trying to take a moment for my friend.
And here's the other thing. Sorry. Good timing.
Yeah.
Here's the other thing that kind of irritates me is that, like, they do...
You know what grinds my gears?
Yeah. They do, like, professional photography. They, like, have a professional photographer. You can have your photo taken with these people. Mm-hmm. And that's fine.
That's great. But, like, you get great photos.
Right. But, like, a quick cell phone photo... Yep. Like, I don't think that's that big a deal. No. Because if you ran into Catherine Bach on the street and said, "Can I take a selfie with you?" I'm sure she'd be like, "Okay, let's do it." Mm-hmm. So what's the difference?
Exactly. These people that run the event just want to run the event.
Right.
The wrong way.
Right. So a lot of people also, apparently I didn't see this as a big deal. But a lot of people were making a big thing out of it that the tables and most things inside are cash only. Mm-hmm. So they try to get you to go to the ATM.
I go to the ATM before I go to the event.
Right. My plan...
I go to my own bank.
Right. My plan actually, my plan was that I was going to make Jay go with me because... You know, I didn't want to take out a substantial amount of money and be alone. But I was going to go after the show tonight to the bank and withdraw the money for tomorrow.
I would have done that on the way home.
Right.
I passed mine.
Yep. That was my plan.
That's a good plan, too.
It would have been a good plan. And then they had to throw a wrench in my works.
Yep. Sold out with exclamation marks.
Yeah. No.
Oh, that hurt.
Saying no or just the fact that it sold out?
No, it's a fact.
Yeah. Well, this is, I mean, you know, in life you learn lessons. So the lesson that we have learned is to not rely on tickets being available same day.
Yep.
And that if we want to go, buy the ticket in advance. You don't have to...
A little bug in the ear.
I know. I saw it too. Oh, I'm dying. Okay. So, here's the next part of this.
Alrighty. Hit us with it. Yeah.
There are...
Hit us with it.
I will try. There have been a lot of complaints regarding the VIP pass. So this is...
As Booger says in Revenge of the Nerds, very immense penises.
So this is a comment that someone had made. And I think I chose this comment because it pretty much sums up everybody's issue with it. I know where the VIP entrance is. The issue is, if it's your first time, the VIP line gets very, very long, and it's a separate entrance, just so you know. The issue is, it takes a long time to check you in, get your VIP bag, then have you go through security. By that time, the people with regular tickets have already entered through a different location, and they get in really quick because they don't have to wait to check in like we do. You'll see. This is my 4th year doing this. Also dress for freezing temperatures. You'll be outside in the cold a very long time. So from the sound of it, it sounds like it's not even worth getting the VIP because you'd get in regular faster.
My first reaction to that is,
what?
If this is your 4th year, you're getting the VIP and still going through that, why are you getting the VIP?
Here's the thing.
One of the main things you get with VIP, I think, is you get in an hour earlier.
You get in the hour earlier.
Supposedly. Allegedly. Allegedly. You get
Good use of allegedly, by the way.
That's fun.
It is fun, is it not?
It is.
The thing with that is that you do get in an hour earlier, but the line is so immense and the security is so crazy. Now...
Like the airport.
Right. There was, unfortunately, there was a shooting Thursday night right at the Dunks Convention Center.
Like outside on the highway?
Yeah, outside. So, security is going to be heightened. security's going to be crazy. They are not letting any weapons inside. So like, if you're walking in with a Thor hammer, you are leaving that bitch at the door.
Mm-hmm. Everybody that brings a replica Freddy glove, that's probably going to get confiscated too.
I thought that I heard someone basically ask if they could drop it off somewhere and still get it signed. I don't know. And I mean, I wouldn't want to be like, I'll leave this. I mean, a really good replica glove would cost, what, like, between $50 and $80?
No, higher.
Higher. Okay, so
maybe
we'll...
$100 to $300 range.
Fucking nuts.
Mm-hmm.
So, a couple $100 glove, I mean, like, I wouldn't want to risk... I know that the cap is on. I wouldn't want to risk... like, just dropping it off and then having something happen to it.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
That would suck.
Who knows what's going to happen with it on the way
right
to the Robert England.
Right.
For all you know, that security guy is about to get off his shift, and hey, he's got a nice $150 glove in his hand. Bye, I'm going out the back door to my car. Actually, I'm going to go get this shit autographed, then I'm going to my car and going home. Mine.
Okay, so
yeah, if you keep getting slowed down at the VIP, then stop it with the VIP. It doesn't sound that very important.
It doesn't. I mean, you get in the hour earlier, but from what it sounds like is that if you were going through the regular entrance, you would make up the time anyway. Mm-hmm. So what's the big deal?
And we hate getting in that line because it literally goes around the corner,
right,
all the way down past the garage and all the way around the corner, halfway up the street.
Yes.
It moves quick, though. Before you know it, you're halfway there.
Yeah, it does move pretty quick. I give you that.
It looks ridiculous, and at the same time, you can see everybody else dressed up.
Yeah, that part's kind of fun.
And pass the time, you can make fun of them.
Sean, look at that asshole. Holy crap. What an asshole.
That's not a real outfit.
Those are the wrong amount of stars for Captain America. Just want you to know that.
They don't look as big either.
Yeah. My God. Okay. Oh, that was a good one.
Yeah.
Booyah. So, before we hit the break. Yeah. I'm trying to remember the other thing. Okay. This was a chief complaint.
Chief?
Yes. Many people are very, very angry about this.
Ooh. Do tell.
Yes.
Do tell.
I'm trying to calculate my time.
Okay.
Oh,
we should probably reset anyway.
Sure. Okay. Here's the thing. Now, first of all, the celebrity photo op, okay, instead of taking place in a different part of the building like it did last year, now we had this chief complaint. There was a line, you were in line for Robin Lord Taylor.
Correct.
Okay? And Sean Pertwee. They were both gone.
Who dressed like my father when I saw him, but yes.
He's got a big head. So, they were both at a photo op.
He had old man dungarees on.
He rocked those old man dungarees, Sean.
I was disappointed. They give him such cool wardrobe on the show. And
like to touch his dungarees.
Well, you should have came in line with that.
Can I touch your dungarees, sir? They look like Levi. Anyway.
You hear that caramel voice?
Oh, God. Oh. So, okay. Now, they were signing, and then in the middle of signing, they had to run and do their photo op.
Yeah, and
which
they
was
either go all the way downstairs
right,
or all the way downstairs in the next building.
Right.
Type of thing.
Right. So you were waiting, I think they were gone
45 minutes?
At least 45 minutes to an hour.
Yep.
So everybody kind of stayed in line
Which you should.
And they were supposed to be back at a certain time. They came back later.
Yeah.
I suspect because it took them so long to get back.
Mm-hmm.
Now, this year, they're not doing it that way. Instead, the celebrity photo op is outside in a tent.
Outside the building? Or
Yep.
Outside in the main hall?
Outside the entire building in a tent. Now, picture being in line for, say, Christopher Lloyd,
yes.
which will be a monstrous line, I guarantee.
Which a lot of people are right now at this moment as we speak.
I'm sure they are.
The Friday night one, yeah. Lucky
and
bastard.
he leaves to go do his photo op.
Yes.
Now you have to wait for him to go from wherever he is outside to a tent, deal with the people in that line, which I'm sure will be monstrous as well, come all the way back in, and you and I both know that the traffic, and I mean people traffic, not car traffic, the people traffic at the dunks, they never fucking let you go the easiest route possible. Last year, you and I mean, all of us, it was 4 of us. Last year, the 4 of us were walking around, and it was like, oh no, to get there, you have to go outside around this door, take an elevator, blah, 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 blah.
Yep.
It's like, Jesus, can't I just go this way? Oh, no, you can't.
Nope.
No.
Nothing's easy there.
No, no, no.
And I always thought that if the celebrity is offering a photo op,
Yeah.
what they should do is, instead of putting extra booths of merchandise or extra booths of the people who draw comics or whatever that's on the other side of the room,
Yep.
do away with a couple of those. Don't book them. Fuck them. Don't book them. Fuck them. And set up some little areas right over there in the same room.
Yep.
And have the photo ops right there.
Agreed.
So instead of sending them out, down, over, out, down the street, to the left, 2 blocks up, instead of all that, just send
Do
them
the
to
hokey pokey. Turn yourself around.
Instead of doing all that, just send them to the other side of the room that they're in.
I completely agree with you.
Or, like I was going towards earlier, set up these areas in the main hall.
Yeah.
Outside the main room.
Yeah.
The main room with the main hall and the main areas.
And the conservatory. So that's just the first part. There's a whole second part to this.
That solves everything. Just put these
No.
boots out there in the main hall and let them go out there.
There's a whole second part to this. You're gonna love this.
Woo.
Oh yeah. You ready? So, Rhode Island Comic Con schedules your photo ops. So, what's happening and what a lot of people are complaining about is that they schedule the photo op for people, not leaving much time in between. In between photo ops. So a lot of people are worried that if they're in line for a long time, they're going to miss an opportunity to see someone. So we'll use this as an example. You had a photo op with Robert Englund and Christopher Lloyd, okay? Your Christopher Lloyd photo is at 10:25 in the morning. Mm-hmm. They schedule your Robert Englund for 10:45. Now you better hope and pray that you get through the Christopher Lloyd line.
Yes.
In enough time to get to where the Robert Englund line is and get in line for your photo op for that time. Mm-hmm.
Let's see that one.
Yeah, I don't understand why they're doing it that way. I think that's insane.
Everything is insane about them.
To me, that's completely fucked up.
Yes.
Because you can't rely on the line. Mm-hmm. And then people are going to want to do other stuff in between.
And sometimes these celebrities,
yeah,
they will, even though they're kind of being rushed to go do the photo op, some of them will take the extra few minutes to sign a couple more autographs.
Really? Maybe not. Maybe not this time, because they got to get people out of there.
Mm-hmm.
And if that's the case, then you have ruined what may have been a nice opportunity to have a little extra time with somebody.
Mm-hmm.
Even if it's just 3 extra words. You can't do it, because it's like, fuck, I got to go over here. Darth Vader's down there. I got to go. You know? You know, the cough drop. So, I'm completely with people on that. I think that's a ridiculous thing. And I'm hoping, well, not hoping, but I suspect that when I look online later, say Saturday night or Sunday night, and people are voicing their opinions about how things went, I think that's going to be a chief complaint. Because it's already a big complaint.
That will be a follow-up segment on next week's show.
I'm hoping to give you something.
If we can find some information for you.
Yeah. I'm hoping to give you some feedback. Oh, okay. So, and now I'm on to the big thing. Okay?
Big thing?
The big thing.
Oh, my.
I don't know if it was because of the shooting or it just happened this way. But there were, as of 11 o'clock this morning, 29 cancellations.
Whoa.
Of celebrities. Yes.
Yeah, I haven't been on their page in days, so...
The chief among them was Mark Ruffalo.
Oh.
Yes.
And he was charging $150 for a photo.
He sure was.
And $150 for an autograph.
Another one, Richard Dreyfuss.
Wow.
And another one, Anthony Michael Hall.
He was one of the people I originally wanted to meet.
You wouldn't have had a chance. Beverly D'Angelo was another one. Val Kilmer was another one, but he canceled in the summer.
Who cares?
Yeah, I know. We already know Gutenberg canceled.
He wasn't the great Batman anyway, so...
We already know Gutenberg canceled.
Yeah, that fuck.
Elizabeth Olsen canceled. People were upset about that. Trying to remember who else. Carrie Elwes canceled, which was the only other autograph beside Christopher Lloyd I wanted.
Oh.
So I'm like, son of a bitch. And he was posting today. I saw you, Carrie. He was posting today from some movie thing. And I'm like, you had to go to that. You couldn't go to Comic-Con, you jerk. I was going to write on his timeline. I was going to be like, dude, why? Who else? Rob Schneider, nobody gives a shit. There was nobody who was going to be in line for Rob Schneider. I wanted to walk past him just to be like, you suck. Hate Rob Schneider. Trying to remember the other one. The girl from the National Lampoon movies.
Oh, Dana Barros.
She canceled too. Oh, and Beverly D'Angelo. So the whole cast.
All 3 of them I wanted to meet originally.
Yeah, that wasn't going to happen. Did they make your final cut, by the way?
Yeah, they had to.
Oh, they did?
Yep.
Well, you were screwed. You were screwed. Now...
I narrowed it down to, because of the amount of money I was able to have.
Mm-hmm.
I was going to narrow it down to Robert Englund.
Yep.
Weird Al Yankovic.
Oh, well, at least he didn't cancel.
Christopher Lloyd.
Mm-hmm.
And then they recently added Paul Rubens, who was Pee Wee Herman, and that was a rare one.
Yeah.
I was gonna plan on meeting him.
Yeah.
And before I even heard his cancel, I found out that his autograph was $80 too.
Mm.
I'm like, Jesus, I wasn't expecting that for Paul Rubens.
Well, Paul Rubens actually, there were a bunch of rumors that he did cancel, but he did not. Because
good for him.
Comic-Con, because somebody posted and was like, Paul Rubens canceled, why should I go? And then Comic-Con's like, he's been in town since last night. So he's here.
He slept over at my house last night.
I know. I don't know how they knew that, but they knew. So they're like, he's been in town since last night. And then another person said, and I thought this was weird, and I don't know. Another person said, I only want his autograph if he's going to be dressed up like Pee-wee, if he's going to be in character.
I doubt it. I doubt that.
Why would he? Why would he? That just seems really stupid.
And yeah, that's what he's really known for, but also...
Oh, yeah.
Some people now know him for being Oswald's father on Gotham.
Yeah. Exactly.
Which was pretty cool, because when you have them, like Robin Lord Taylor, and you have Paul Rubens together in some of those scenes, he looks like he could be his son.
I know, right? So...
That was a good match.
It really was. That was good casting.
Yeah.
That was actually Robin Lord Taylor who made that happen.
Good for him.
Yeah,
Attaboy.
He's friendly. From what the story that he told was that he's friendly with Carol Kane. She lives like either in the same building as he does or down the street, so they see each other quite a bit. So he was instrumental in getting her on the show, right, as his mother. And she's friends with Paul Rubin, which aren't two people that I would be like, oh, they're buddies. So she was having lunch with Robin. So she was, that hurt my throat. So she was having lunch with Robin, and she invited Paul, and he went to the Gotham set the next day and was like, I had lunch with Paul Rubens. It would be great someday if he could play my dad. And then it happened. So it was like his suggestion.
Nice.
They got him. Plus, he was the Penguin's dad in the Batman Returns.
Yes. With Michael Keaton.
Michael Keaton!
The real Batman.
I cannot even tell you how weepy I would be if Michael Keaton was coming to this Comic-Con and we couldn't get in. I'm just thankful he wasn't going.
Wouldn't it be awesome if they brought him to the Boston one next year?
He was in the Spider-Man movie. So I would think, like, he'd be all about the cons. I think he was in New York.
It would be cool to have him.
Yeah. I don't know if I'd be able to meet Michael Keaton. I don't know.
Oh, I sure would.
I know you would. You have no trouble. Oh, and by the way, I have this is relevant. I have a radio show that I do with my husband. It is Monday and Tuesday afternoon.
Plug it.
Monday, I know I plugged this podcast on the show, so I might as well do the replug.
Yes.
It's called Lunch Chat. It's on 15:30 a.m. WVBF. It's just a little. It's meant to be like local talk. So we were talking about Comic-Con last week, on last week's show, and I was explaining to my husband how I have trouble. Not only how they work, but how I have trouble meeting people. And he's like, oh no, I get it. And then I told him the Buff Bagwell story, which I had never told him before.
Oh, wow.
So he was like, oh my God. I was like, this is the thing that really set off my anxiety, why I believe I should never meet anybody famous ever again. And I told him the whole story. And he was like, okay, I totally get it. Sniffle up. And just to paraphrase the story real quick, I met this wrestler named Buff Bagwell who was really, really good looking. And he had commented that he liked my shirt because he's from Atlanta, so I purposely wore a Brave shirt. And I didn't know what shirt I had on. I didn't know what shirt I had on. I literally had to look down at my shirt and go, what shirt? I don't know. Huh? And then he asked for my name when he did the autograph, and I forgot my name. So.
Sheila?
Well, and then I always have to say.
Sheila.
Then I always have to say Tara with a T, because I say Tara, and for some reason people hear Sarah. And that really pisses me off. I can't tell you how much. Oh, and then there was an argument at work the other day about how to pronounce my name. Is it Tara or Tara? I was like, I don't give a shit.
Well, if you want to be fancy about it, it's Tara.
I said, I don't care. I'll answer to both. You can just point at me and say, hey, you, and I'll, what?
If she does something amazing, ta-ra.
Ta-ra. That would be nice, actually. When I walk in a room, ta-ra.
Get some kind of a sensor at every door that you walk in.
Yeah.
Have it play that.
Ta-ra. Okay, so here's the thing. So a lot of people are very, very upset about the cancellations, as they should be.
Yes.
I understand completely.
We're with you.
100%. So this is a comment.
110%.
This is a comment from somebody. Okay. 2 of the guests I was specifically going for canceled, as well as 2 other guests my friend was going for. This is ridiculous.
Yes.
I agree. I understand things pop up and can happen, but really, every time I check your website, there's a new cancellation. Mm-hmm. Contracts need to be signed with these people or something, because this is not good and making me not want to go to your particular con anymore. This happened last year as well. Mm-hmm. Comic-Con responded with, do not focus on the number of cancellations. Okay?
Really?
There's more to this. Do not focus on the number of cancellations, but the percentage of cancellations to the total amount of guests. We have announced guests since February 1st. We had almost 150 guests. Not many conventions have that many guests, and with that many guests, cancellations are bound to happen.
And yet, with that many guests, that's probably why they sold out so damn quick.
Here's the problem. No. Well, I'm thinking something's going on here. Because here's the problem.
We didn't deal with this last year or the year before.
No. Now, a lot of people were making comments. There are people who are traveling from New York, Chicago.
Upstate.
I know, upstate. Oh, Bronx.
Syracuse.
Chicago, New York, England, New Orleans, and Florida. This one guy was like, this one guy is like, I'm driving from New Orleans just to see Mark Ruffalo. I just heard
oh my God,
that he canceled.
Oh, I feel bad for that one.
Now, here's the thing. Comic-Con, no refunds. So
so unfair.
If you bought a ticket just to get to meet Mark Ruffalo, first of all, that's $150. You're crazy. Secondly, you cannot get your money back. Now, if you did the pre-order photo, that is a separate company, and you have to deal with them to try to get your money back from that. Yes.
It is not fun to go to a con anymore.
It's rough. It's rough.
Ruffalo.
Yeah.
I feel so bad for that guy that drove all the way from New Orleans.
People were like, somebody was from England commenting, and they were like, I wanted to meet Ruffalo and Olsen, because they're both Avengers, and, there was going to be a panel. That's not happening anymore. A few of the Walking Dead people canceled. The guy who was the Punisher and in Walking Dead, John Bernthal or whatever, he canceled.
Wow.
Some of these cancellations happened.
He's known as Shane on Walking Dead.
There you go. Thank you.
First 3 seasons.
A couple of the Walking Dead people coming late Saturday because of filming. I mean, but I get that. At least they're trying to show.
I get that. If they have to cancel because of filming, I get that part.
But here's the thing now. It's like those people who wanted to just see those people now have to wait until late in the afternoon. And, I mean, Comic-Con's only open till, 8 or 9? I mean, they're going to be there late. So those poor guys are going to have to stay late. That poor guy...
Somebody did that last year. They stayed...
The guy with the bat.
I'm not sure his name. His character's name is Negan.
Yes. He went...
He's funny.
He was sick last year. He had
him, yeah.
He had pink eye or something. He had the longest line. People spent the entire con in his line. And he stayed late.
Probably until 8 or 9.
Yeah, just to do the signing.
He was scheduled to leave 7?
Something like that. And he had to stay. Well, he didn't have to.
Yeah,
he did that on his own. Which is very cool.
Props to him.
Absolutely. And some other Walking Dead guy canceled.
Cheers.
But here's the thing. It's like some of the panels have been canceled because of that. Now there's no Marvel Avengers panel because 2 of them aren't coming. The Walking Dead panel, I think, got canceled. Pee Wee Herman was supposed to have a panel. He canceled. He's coming, but he canceled the panel, which is why I think people were confused that he was canceling his appearance altogether. So they got something else happening then. I don't remember what it is. But people were like, we have, like, this one guy made a comment. He goes, I knew that this person was going to cancel because they weren't even listed on the panel and you didn't, the panel information was down. And it's like, I feel like Comic-Con had more of an advance notice about a lot of these cancellations. And they just chose not to say anything.
Or wait.
Because they had the Mark Ruffalo information up. I read it in the comments. That's how I knew he had canceled. But they didn't post that he had canceled until about noon today.
Wow.
And it's like...
I think the show was supposed to start around 3 or 4 today.
Yeah.
They let people
So,
in.
I mean, like, can you imagine that? I'd be bullshit.
I'm trying to bring the site up right now.
That'd be the worst thing to hear. It's like, oh, okay. The guy that you wanted to see, we knew 2 days ago. It's disgusting.
Well, thanks for letting us know.
I also had a feeling about Richard Dreyfuss. He has a lot going on right now. So I kind of thought, like, well, I don't know about Richard Dreyfuss, and he canceled.
What's going on with him?
We'll talk about it off mic.
Okay.
I can't talk about it on mic.
Yeah, okay.
So, I just feel like they knew about some of these, and they just chose not to say anything because they wanted to sell out.
And I recently asked, earlier this week,
Yeah.
I sent them a question through Facebook.
Right.
Asking, all right, my friend and I saw that tickets are sold out for Saturday online. Can we still go there and get tickets at the door? I figured it'd be a different scenario. It's like, okay, it was sold out for the online, but you can still get them at the door situation. Hours went by. I never got a response back. So maybe like 9, 10 o'clock at night, I go back onto the little bubble there and that I sent the question to.
Right.
So I put a question mark down and I sent it. So that way when they see it, it's like there's a question mark underneath my question. Then within 10 or 15 minutes later, I finally got a response.
At least you got a response.
Yeah. And I can read it to you right now.
Okay.
Damn, I just opened the wrong window.
I'll just keep talking then.
1 second.
So, yeah, and...
Got it.
Oh, okay. No, you don't.
Oh,
you
no.
Punk. You're having trouble. Okay. So...
Damn it.
I know. We can't not have technical difficulties. So I just think that, like, they probably knew more than they were saying. And that's a real shitty way to handle this stuff.
Gee, ain't that coincidence? I'm hitting other messages I've had with other people. They're coming up. I hit the one I had with Rhode Island Comic Con. Says something went wrong. Try again. I can see my conversations with other people, but I can't see mine with them. Ain't that a coincidence?
Well, you know what? We're going to crack that right now. Actually, you know what? I should do that. Okay, so the last complaint that people have is, and it's funny that because you're having some technical difficulty, is with the app. Now, the app is supposed to have...
This is connected to the Facebook. I shouldn't be having this problem.
Well, I know, but you reminded me because you have trouble. Now, the app is supposed to have all of the information regarding, like, where people are supposed to be, when they're supposed to be there, schedules, the panels, it's supposed to have all the panel information, things like that. The app is not working, and it didn't work last year. Because I downloaded the app. Remember? I downloaded the app while we were there. Because we were having trouble finding Robin Lord Taylor.
Yep.
That was actually that was actually the title of last year's Comic-Con episode, The Search for Robin Lord Taylor. Because we spent, I don't know.
Baseballs too.
At least
search for more money.
The search for more money. We spent like 2 hours trying to find him.
Pretty much.
But, I mean, like, if you include all the walking.
Yeah, we went like 2 floors up, and then we went 2 floors down, then we went over across the street to the next building, and we walked around the big arena.
Yep.
Because that's where they usually have like the bigger stars, well, the most expensive ones.
Mm-hmm.
Then we had to go all the way back to where we were, and okay, we got to go back up the escalator to another floor, and what the hell?
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
I can't get on the damn site now.
So, people are complaining about the app, and their solution is delete it and download it again, which does nothing because you're still downloading the same piece of shit app that you were trying to download before.
It's almost like when you're having problems with your computer. The first question people say is, "Well, did you reboot it?"
Yeah, that was okay. Now the entire
it?
yeah. The entire company that I work for, no internet this morning. I go over to someone in a management position, and I say the internet is out. And this person says to me, have you tried turning your computer off again? And I said,
see?
I said, not going to bring back the internet. Everybody has the same problem. It's not solamente terra. I am not the only one having internet trouble. I said, I don't understand how a restart will do that.
And that'd be like telling you and your whole department at the same time, restart your computer.
Yeah.
On the count of 3.
Go! Yeah. And then, like, that's like one of the things that IT will tell you. It's like, well, is it plugged in? Have you tried shutting it off and turn it back on again? No, I haven't, dickless. Jesus. So, delete the app and download it back again. Okay, fine. But they still have not mapped out the celebrities properly because people are all over in the comments section going, I still can't figure out how to get anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
So, they have not fixed that problem at all. And you know what? The sons of bitches, they were still, yes, seriously, they were still adding people today.
Guess?
They added Charles Fleischer yesterday.
Oh, man.
And I was pissed about that, because I'm like, Roger Rabbit.
And he also played a doctor type on Nightmare on Elm Street.
I knew you were going to say that. I knew it. Because in his description, I only know him from Roger Rabbit, and I know he was in a show. He did a guest appearance in a show that I can't remember. But I was reading his credentials, and I saw Nightmare on Elm Street. Now, I didn't know that because I don't watch those movies. And I said, oh, Sean would know that. And fucking there you were. Didn't even let the ball hit the ground. You were like, bam.
How would I know that? I wouldn't know that, really.
I know.
What type of person do you think I am? You think I'm a fan of Nightmare on Elm Street? Shit.
I wouldn't say that about you at all, Sean. Not at all.
I can't get this fucking message.
I would give up on the website. You know why? Because it's probably jammed. People are at the con trying to access the website. It probably can't handle the traffic it's getting right now.
Probably. Shit.
Because...
See, it tries,
and
then it all just turns to a white screen.
Yeah.
Oh my. That's what I Googled search earlier. Oh my.
Okay, so...
Yeah, that's how I feel about this. Oh my.
That's our Comic-Con bitching episode. We're upset we can't go. However, I am happy that I got my Tim Curry, greatest actor in the world, autograph. Hopefully.
Allegedly.
Hopefully. I'm hoping that works out for me. They already took the money. My feeling is that if you take my money, you better goddamn give me the autograph.
Shut up and take my money.
I know. And here's the thing. And I had the same issue that you've been having with somebody that you're trying to obtain something from on eBay. And I wrote them an email because I really wanted to make sure I was doing the right thing on the website. So I wrote them an email. Nothing. Waited 2 days. No response. So I went and I contacted them on social media. I said I'll write them a direct message on Instagram. Nothing. And they're fucking posting on Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad we can swear in this episode, by the way. Because I have so much to swear about. But...
Well, we have to vent about this too.
Oh, God, yes. So, they were fucking posting, so they can post up little pictures, but they weren't answering my damn question. What is taking them 2 seconds? Answer the question.
It's like for me with the question with the Comic-Con.
Yeah.
I was waiting like hours for a response. All you had to do was tell me yes or no. Can we go to the door?
I know. And you know what? I'm surprised. I'm very surprised that he didn't tell you that Toy Vault had tickets.
No, he didn't. All it says was like, sorry, no, tickets won't be available at the door.
Right.
That's about it, basically.
They're kind of...
Dicks?
Y'all are some pricks. Yeah, I mean, they're not very...
Helpful.
Exactly. They're not very helpful. They're not very well informed. Just sucks. So, guess what, my friend? Not that. So instead of going to Comic-Con, guess what I get to do on Saturday?
Spend the day with Jay?
Yes.
That's still a good thing.
No. I'm not saying anything about that.
What's the bad part?
I'm going to have to do manual labor. And I'm not happy about that.
I'll be doing my own.
We had, in this area, for those who
Don't know.
listen from other regions, and welcome, by the way.
Thank you.
We had a very massive wind storm. We had like 80-mile-an-hour winds right before Halloween. And
Did you cancel Halloween for a lot of
it did cancel Halloween for a lot of upstate. Upstate Halloween was canceled.
Like a night or two later?
Yeah. Which is stupid, I think. But that's just my personal opinion. It took out 4 of my fence panels. Mm-hmm. I need my fence, not just for privacy. Yes, but not just for privacy. You know, I have an insane dog who has a lot of energy, and I let her run outside.
Really?
I can't let her run outside because of the fence. Mm-hmm. So now she has to be monitored, and she's not happy about that, by the way.
Don't watch me while I'm going.
I know.
I'll watch you when you're going.
This is my private time. You don't interrupt my private time.
Can you look that way, please?
I know. You know what's funny is...
Us.
Occasionally. Oh. But she'll do that when she's going. Like when she goes... Like, she'll go to the corner of the house, and then she'll go to do her business. And then she'll, like, look back at me. But her ears are back, so she'll look back at me, and it's like... And I just assumed that she was just like, ugh, you're still there. But I read this article that says that when they're going to the bathroom, as with people, by the way, mm-hmm. They feel very vulnerable, as I often do while I'm in the bathroom. So they look back for reassurance. They want to make sure that you're there so you can, like, what do you call that?
Help?
Help. So you can, like, be their...
Assist?
Yeah. So you can be their spotter. That was the word I was trying to think of, spotter. Be my spotter! I got a squat! So...
Get the bag
but
ready.
anyway...
Get the bag ready. Pick this up.
So, my nephew was supposed to help me. Now I've been waiting 3 weeks for that.
Well, that's what happens when you wait on family.
Yes. And...
I went through that with one of my cousins who was a plumber.
Yeah.
When we moved into our house 7 years ago.
Yeah.
We had to put a stove in. Mm-hmm. But we needed a plumber to help us. Mm-hmm. You know, my cousin said he'd do it. And it took him a long freaking time to make himself available to come over and do it.
Oh.
It pretty much took my father to snap at him to go to my house and do it.
Mm.
And yet we're still paying him.
Really?
We were paying him what he needs for pots or anything.
Oh.
At like Lowe's or something.
God damn it, man. I thought you meant you're still paying him now. I'm like, what kind of bill was that?
Daddy passed away quite a few years ago.
Most expensive plumber ever.
No. Just whatever he needed, we would have given the money for.
Okay.
At Lowe's.
So, I am like, it's fallen 3 times. And Jay and I keep having to prop it back up. I got 2x4s trying to hold it in place right now, and it's still...
Is it like angled?
Yeah, it's like the Leaning Tower of fence right now. So finally I had to bite the bullet, and I texted my mom. And I was like, what's Dad doing this weekend? Now, my mom, when she wants to talk to you, it's rapid fire texting. Okay?
Isn't she like that when you're trying to leave the house too?
Yeah. When I text her, it's like 3 hours in between. So I text her, you know, is Dad busy this weekend? Like 20 minutes goes by. And then she texts me back. He says no, what do you want? So...
Her parents are hilarious though.
They can be. So I write her back and I said, I hate to ask, but he, you know, can he help me with fence? I have this nightmare situation that Daisy's going to get out and people are just like fly down my street and she's a dark dog. Yep. I don't want her to get hit.
I was worried about mine when I lost mine for a while.
Yeah.
I was holding the leash. I was petting 2 other dogs and something startled her and the thing just jumped out of my hand and because it's loud and plastic, it's dragging behind her. It's scaring her more and more, making her run faster.
Yeah.
We ended up not finding her for like 27 hours.
Oh, Jesus.
So she was running around the neighborhood.
Well, there we go. So, I explained the situation. So then my dad said, reluctantly, by the way, that he would help.
Fine.
Yeah, it was that kind of thing. And then he goes, like, do you have any fence posts? Because I'm not sure if the post snapped. Anyway, he's like, go out and get posts because I'm not wasting my time while you go out to get them when we figure out that we need them. He's like, get them, and then if you don't need them, just return them when we're done. And I'm like, oh, okay.
Yes. So
I'm going to spend my Saturday, and I'm hoping that it will only be a couple hours because it's going to be really cold Saturday.
Yes.
Fixing the fence. Ooh. Now, my dad's also an engineer, so I suspect it will never, ever come down once it's fixed. Because he'll just be like, this is what's happening. So.
Get some cement mix.
I was going to cement it in. He says we don't need to do that. I'm like, okay. Now, he's also very, like, meticulous.
Someday he's going to turn around and say, why didn't we just put cement down?
Yeah.
Well, why didn't you put it down?
Yeah, I know. So I told Jay, I said, listen, not only does my dad, like, have no patience, he has my level of patience where it's like, if I told you to do it, fucking do it. So I said, if he says do something, fucking do it. My voice is going worse. So, I said, just do whatever he says and do it quickly, don't dawdle. He's gonna get pissed if you're just like, whoa, like looking around. I said, plus, I want to get it done quick because I'm gonna want to go back inside.
Yes.
So, I mean, we had like a day we were gonna, like, oh, let's go out and do this and blah, blah, blah. So now he's like, can we still go do that stuff? It's like, I don't know. Probably not.
You get the poster ready, or do you have to go get them tomorrow?
Beg your pardon?
The posts.
Oh, I gotta get up early and get them tomorrow. Which I'm not happy about that. But anyway. So, maybe next week we'll have some information about how Comic-Con went down, whether it went down badly or not.
I'm sure it has.
I'm sure it has. Son of a bitch.
They're only one day in.
1 day in, 2 more to go. Thank you guys so much for listening to us vent and swear.
We usually try to spread out these vent ones. And
yeah.
Because we can't go tomorrow and a lot of stuff's gone down, we had to use this show to vent.
Absolutely.
And talk about other people's vents.
Yep.
For the event.
Okay, so my voice is going out, so I'm gonna basically shut up now. Sean's got something to tell you. You guys, listen to him.
Me. Happy Veterans Day to all our vets again. Thank you for your service. And everybody, have a good everything. Damn Comic-Con.